When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. You shouldn't do things differently just because they're different. They need to be better. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. Don't confuse education with schooling. I didn't go to Harvard, but people who work for me did. I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then probability will occur. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. The only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. Life is too short for long-term grudges. I think it's possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. You get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of problems you solve. The secret to life is to figure out what you're most passionate about and find a way to make a living doing it. If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. When Henry Ford made cheap, reliable cars, people said, "No, what's wrong with a horse?" That was a huge bet he made, and it worked. I say something, and then it usually happens, maybe not on schedule, but it usually happens. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. I'm not trying to be anyone's savior. I'm just trying to think about the future and not be sad. I don't spend my time pontificating about high-concept things. I spend my time solving engineering and manufacturing problems. I think it's very important to have a feedback loop, where you're constantly thinking about what you've done and how you could be doing it better. You want to be extra rigorous about making the best possible thing you can. Find everything that's wrong with it and fix it. Seek negative feedback, particularly from friends. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself.